Hello, YouTubers. So my little short daily vid today. It's Sunday, July 28th. Hey, I'm having my daily. If anyone could see this, I take this every day, 4 tabs a day. Nugenics Testosterone Booster. So this is great stuff, which is actually a pretty good segue into what I want to talk about. I finally got around to listening to the Tim Ferriss podcast. I actually posted this on on Twitter. I've been hearing about this podcast about Tim Ferriss, actually. Joe Rogan talks about him a lot, Sam Harris. And I just, for years, and I'm like, I don't know, is he one of those motivational speakers, self-help? Like the last thing I want is some sort of a Tim Robbins asshole. Like get the fuck out of here. Like, this is how I'm not that self-help motivational speaker. It's like, oh, I know, like there's Jocko Willinck, the Navy SEAL guy. He's a really good guy, and I like him, but it's like, I'm a fucking hard ass, like, discipline means more freedom. I get up at 4 in the morning, I kick fucking ass, yeah, fuck you. It's like, get the fuck out of here. So, listen, man, I love you, Jocko, too. I think you're amazing, and you served our country, and you are legitimately a fucking tough guy. You are legitimately a badass, but it gets a little bit fucking annoying, like on Twitter. He shows his watch. I'm up at 4 a.m., man. I'm fucking jacked. So anyway, Tim Ferriss, the rap, what I've heard, he's someone who way back, I think it was 2008, 2009, something like that, but he was into this thing called biohacking or self-quantifying, right? What that means is you're basically monitoring your body. Like today, he was way ahead of his time, by the way, Tim Ferriss. So you have these watches, the Fitbit stuff, where it just monitors your heart rate, resting, and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of, Tim Ferriss was doing this 2009, right? So but he does stuff that's actually more invasive. Like he gets blood and he's checking glucose. He's wearing all this stuff. Really fucking interesting guy. There's another young man too, Ben Greenfield, does the same sort of thing, biohacking. He's been on Joe Rogan a lot. You should check him out. Ben Greenfield's a really interesting guy. So if you know anything about Tim Ferriss is a young man. I'm 56, by the way. Tim is 42, I believe. And he is, you look at him, it's a guy who has everything, all right? So he's very handsome. He is got a great body. He's jacked. He's highly educated, obscenely so. That Ivy League education from Princeton. He's super fucking rich. He's an investor. He gets spies up, or he's involved with little startup companies and this and that. It's like a guy who fucking has it all, like with these tech genius dudes. So anyway, it could be quite annoying too, like a guy like that who's fucking perfect. But anyway, so I got into it, and what's funny is, like, his first guest was Kevin Rose, who's another one of those tech dudes who started, actually, was it Diggs? Remember that? And they talk like, they talk like techie dudes, like, hey Kevin, like, what's they end with like, hey Kevin, like, if you were cereal, like, what would you be? I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but these are fucking powerful young men. They're fucking worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They're running the world. God damn it. So it was interesting. Kevin Rose, his name is. He was telling me the first time he met Mark Zuckerberg. This is before Facebook really was anything. It's like Mark Zuckerberg came up, like I got a ring nose. I don't know if he had a ring nose. That's Jack Dorsey from Twitter. But Mark Zuckerberg, he's like, he has flip flops, and he's like, oh, dude, like, I have this really great idea. So I got to tell you, I listened to the whole thing and I liked it. Really good guys, but it's just like this weird sort of like nerds, who have it all, and they're not like frail, they're fucking jacked. Like Tim Ferriss is jacked. He wrote a book, or he had a blog post going from geek to freak, how to get muscle, to gain 30 pounds of muscle in 28 days. So you see what I mean? Let me play. I'm going to end this right now. I'll play a little bit of this Tim Ferriss. This is back in April 2014, the first podcast. So just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. It's funny. All right, here we are. Listen.
I don't think I've talked about this all too publicly, but it's been, I feel like I'm in AA or something, wording it this way, but it's been,
Tim Ferriss.
It'll be 11 weeks as of this Sunday that I've meditated twice a day, every day.
So awesome.
For that period of time, which is, it would have been incomprehensible to me that I would actually meditate that consistently.
You're not counting masturbation as meditation, though, because
no.
Because if you are,
that was Kevin Ross.
Then you're like 4 a day.
you're like once a week then.
I've never masturbated. I have no idea what you're implying.
All right, it's a fun podcast, and it's this is what I'm talking about. All right, that'll be it. I'm almost at 6 minutes. Have a great day, everyone.